3, 2, 1. My name is Chris Camozzi. I've been a professional fighter for about 16 years now.
Oh, come here, shorty. I like you. Oh, you like me too?
Training for this fight's been fun because I can really focus on just one dynamic of what I've been training for years. MMA, it always seemed like there was never enough time in the day because between having to do jiu-jitsu, wrestling, striking, sparring, strength and conditioning, it always just felt like you never had enough time. So being able to just box has created a lot more openings for me to get more work in. So training for this has been just boxing, but it's been, let's see, now I do strength and conditioning, I hit mitts, I drill, and I spar. So it's a lot easier to get it all in, and it's been quite a bit easier on the body too. Nobody's trying to choke me anymore and pulling on my neck. And just the normal wear and tear pains that you get for training MMA. So it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a good learning experience because I feel like I'm really sharpening up my striking, and I've always felt like I'm one of the best strikers in the world. So being able to just focus on my hands now has been even better. My girlfriend and my family weren't super excited about this. They've seen Bare Knuckle, and I guess to the average person it just looks more brutal. And I mean, who knows, maybe it is. I'll have to tell you after the fight, but I think my family, they see this and they see all the blood and more cuts. But I think that is the thing. There's probably more cuts in Bare Knuckle, but at the end of the day, my entire career in MMA, I can grab somebody by the back of the head, I can knee them, I can elbow somebody when they're on the ground, when their head's against the ground, and both of those generate way more force than a punch. So yeah, I might get cut more, but for me, I get cut just about every fight anyway. I've had so many stitches in my face, I'm not really too worried about it. Luckily, I don't scar too much, and yeah, stitches heal quick. As far as concerns go, I don't know that I have any concerns. The only concern I've ever had my entire career is to not perform, or not perform to the best of my ability. But I've got so much experience doing this. I'm really excited about it, which when I have excitement for something, it always makes me perform at my best, because at the end of the day, I'm a competitor. You know, I love to compete in everything, and when there's stuff on the line is when I really tend to shine. My opponent is Bubba McDaniel, so I know a little bit about him. He actually fought an old teammate of mine, Gilbert Smith, for his first UFC fight, and I was Gilbert's sparring partner for that because I'm a lefty. Bubba and I are both southpaws, which is a bit unique for a lot of people, but I've actually spent a lot of my career fighting other southpaws, so I've got a lot of experience doing it, and I've yet to lose to one. We're about 3 weeks out from the fight now, so the next few weeks of training, it's just stepping up everything. I'll probably lower the sparring a little bit, but up the cardio. Just making sure that my lungs, everything are good to go. We are in the Mile High City. He's coming here to fight me, so I want to put that pressure on him. If it does happen to go longer, I got to make sure that he's breathing hard, sucking wind, because he's coming to altitude. So it is an advantage for me as long as I do my job right, which, you know, I've always come in shape. My cardio has always been good. And now we don't even have to wrestle or anything. So I'm just throwing hands, and I can do that for 10 minutes easy.
What up?
Hopefully I'm kind of close. I was like 215 last week, I think.
Awesome.
And I haven't looked through. Sparring partners, luckily I trained my striking down at Genesis Training Academy, and we've got a room full of killers that are strikers. So Coach Jake has been putting me in there with definitely some monsters. They're all heavyweights. None of them are light heavyweights. And you know, we got one guy, Martin, who's huge. He's probably pushing, I don't know, I won't call out his weight since he won't tell me, but he's up there. He's got a lot of weight on me and a lot of size. So him, Josh Copeland, who's also on the card, he's a heavyweight. It's been great sparring with him, especially because we're both getting ready for the same thing. Plus the fact that I'm going with all these bigger guys, that way, you know, the size should feel like nothing in the fight. How's it going?
I'm alive and kicking. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. We're down here at the Shootist in Inglewood, Colorado. They're gonna be sponsoring me for this BKFC fight. So we figured we'd come down here, do some shooting, some training. I've been coming here for years. These guys are great.
Beautiful facility.
Yeah, it's brand new. They just remodeled the whole thing. Whether you want to buy some guns, any kind of gear, do classes, they offer all kinds of training courses. How'd you like it?
I loved it. I just shot some automatic weapons today. I feel like a gangster.
Yeah. When you got to go full auto? Now we're scared. I want 'em all.